Hey, 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 y'all. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve, y'all. My name is Shonda. I'm with From Dust to Beauty Designs. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, we got a cute one tonight. I'm super excited. I showed y'all this one the other night. So, we're going to have to get busy, though, because it's a pretty big one. Y'all, I forgot my daggum earrings. I forgot I took them off earlier. Y'all, and don't mind the hair. It's wild today. It's wild. It's humid here, so I got wild hair. Anyway, again, my name is Shonda. I'm with From Dust to Beauty Designs. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you are following the page if you want, and make sure to hit the like button if you want. I just want y'all to do what y'all want tonight. Just do what y'all want. It helps the page, y'all. I appreciate it every time that y'all dust this out. That just means to spread the love with our fellow friends, family, and enemies, I say. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Susan. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all all so much for dusting it out. I appreciate it. And like I said, make sure you're following the page. We found out that a lot of people didn't know that they had been, that they were not followed anymore. Hey, Wanda. Hey, girl. Hey, Dee Dee. Girl, this hair's wild. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Angie. Thank you, Wanda. Yeah, there's some wild hair. Hey, Janetta. And y'all make sure that, because I just sent out a notification, if you want to be notified, it is, I believe that it works, the exclamation point notify. Hello, Cindy Pierce. How are you, friend? How are you? How are you? Y'all, again, FB's doing some wild stuff. They're changing all of our stuff. So, algorithms are so messed up. So if you don't mind, all your favorite creators or all your favorite crafters, whoever, make sure that you are still following if you want, and make sure to prioritize. You go in and change your priorities so that you will see them when they come on. It's the easiest way to help us, and it's free. So, hey, Christy. Won't disappear, it is stuck. Lisa, what black box, girl? Hey, Debbie. Thank you, Janetta. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Gina, how are you, girl? Hey, hey, hey. Y'all, this is a super cute sign tonight. Big boy, though. It's a big boy. Big old sign. Y'all, I went today and got my nails done. I haven't had my nails done in probably 2 years. Yeah, it's probably been 2 years. Y'all know, and if you don't know, I have an Amazon warehouse. I have an Amazon and a Walmart store. And so I move a lot of stuff. Pallets, you know, I don't so much anymore because I've downsized so much. But, yay, Angela! Hey, Brenda! Thank you, Cindy. Hey, Lori! Thank you, girl. But yeah, so I move a lot of pallets. I would get truckloads in, so I would be unloading trucks and doing all the stuff. It was not good for me to have nails. And even when I do have nails, I always make them tiny, tiny. Judy, how are you, girl? Thank you, Christy. Sandy, girl, I gotta hear all about it. I'm so excited for you. I know you've been before, but that is so awesome. So awesome. Jim and I would love to go. We would love to do the whole Ireland, Scotland, England. You know, I know he's been to England, but so he's gonna have to go back. He's gonna have to go back. Hey, Tanya, and y'all don't mind, I don't have any makeup on today. My eyes, for some reason, this morning were burning, and I don't know if there's some allergy stuff going on. I've told y'all I've had some kind of stuff going, so I was like, you know what? Girl, just don't, it's okay. Girl, you don't have to. It's fine. Angela, I'm sure. How's it going? Tanya, how are you? And before anybody comes on here and asks what that is, it is an energy drink. I know. Hey, Mindy. Oh, Sandy, you're so sweet. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Listen, I just feel, I'm like, you know what? And then, like I said, I took my earrings off earlier because, I was putting my hair back just because I was outside doing some stuff. And I took my earrings off to put my hair, because I always get them caught, and then I forgot to put them back on. It's going to be all right, though. The big link blocking everything. Lisa, I don't know what you're talking about, girl. Go out and come back in. It's the link. So that is the cart link that I always put on. Always put that cart link on. Dee Dee, I know, girl. I know, but so is this basement. If I don't start getting some stuff done down here, and every now and again, it's just what I gotta do, okay, girl? It has as much of a cup of coffee in it. This one's the one that has the least amount. That it actually has less than a cup of coffee. So I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Hey, Katie. Hey, Tammy. You can't get it off, Lori? Are you kidding? Is everybody seeing the big black link box? Is everybody seeing it? Because I always feature it. It's a featured link. Thank you, Dee Dee. Is everybody seeing it? No box here, Dee Dee says. Normally when you come on, it comes up and then it goes away. Linda, you saw it, but did it go away? So it must have not gone away? It's not on mine, no. And normally you can X out of it. The only way to get rid of it is to get rid of the comments. Really? Hey, Dorothy. So, Lisa and Lori, have you guys both updated your Facebook? Thank you, Dorothy. Tammy, I think they're not able to click the X. I'm wondering if it's because you guys haven't updated. Yes, it went away. Okay, thanks, Linda. I got the box, clicked the X, and it went away. Thank you, Sherry. Push arrow down in the left-hand corner. Mine did not go away either, Vicky. Reboot your phone, maybe. I hit the X and it went away. I'm thinking it's because, listen, there's a new update for the FB. And that is why there's so many issues going on. Okay? There's so many issues. Howdy doody, gal. Lisa, you're fully updated? Lori, are you fully updated? I just X out of mine. I clicked the X and it went away. Oh, okay, Vicky. I did, it's gone. So it looks like Lori and Lisa, you two are the only ones. The arrow means you can't see the chat. Hey, girl, hey. Oh, look, Denise, I was going, hey, girl, hey. Hey, Denise, hey, girl. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. Hey, Kelly. Now your lips aren't matching what you're saying, so I'm going to reboot. Be right back. FB, y'all. FB. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it. Hold on. Let me look at my face. Hey, Darlene. It looks a bit wonky. And look at my numbers. It's crazy. Y'all, I don't know. It's so frustrating. Yours updated a week ago. I don't know. I'm just going to get busy, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I want us to click to get rid of the comments. Now you're... Oh, this is... I don't understand. Fine here, Sissy says. And push back up. I don't know, y'all. It's so nerve-wracking. It's so nerve-wracking. I don't understand how... Well, I do understand. They're pushing more short videos and reels than lives, which is really hard for us creators to do that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all good on this on Facebook. Oh, Mindy, it's a mess. And people don't understand. I mean, when I say it's a mess, it's a mess. And it has really hurt a lot of people that, you know, have monetizations and stuff on here. I mean, I do, but it's not anything, you know, I don't depend on it. It's nothing. I mean, it really is nothing. But for a lot of people, it's huge, and it's really creating havoc. It's really sad. All right, y'all, here is what we're doing tonight. Y'all, I love this. This is going to be a really cute kitchen sign. I love it. Oh, gosh, Lori, I'm sorry. Hey, Angela. Denise is fine. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's a mess. It's a mess. Okay. Y'all, I got this from the Hobby Lobby Woodpile, $15.99, but I promise you it's at least 40% off. Sometimes I get these for $50. Most of the time it's 40% off. You know, when the Woodpile goes on sale, I will grab a couple of these. I think so too, Mindy. Look, the Apple stuff is going to be huge this year. Just so y'all know, Apple's going to be big. Y'all, I'm going to leave that on. It's getting on my nerves. I'm going to leave it on. But y'all have not been graced with the presence of 2 weeks ago, and I still can't get them. Janetta, I'm telling you, it's awful. It's awful. Was it really, Mindy? Girl, they're back. They're coming back. They are coming back. I had, oh my gosh, Cindy, I don't know, y'all. I'm so sorry. It drives me nuts. I want to fix it so bad. So, Mindy, my first kitchen was actually like, it was so funny. It was like country. So I had it in like blues, and I had like rabbits, and I had a lot of bunnies, and I had like, I don't know, it was just very country, and ducks, you know what I mean? Because it was my mom's hand-me-down, and I couldn't afford, you know, any new decorations. So I got her hand-me-downs and kind of, you know, zhuzhed them up a bit. But then we moved to Mississippi, and I redid that kitchen over there. We have base housing. I redid it in ivy, and I kind of had some apples, some red apples sitting here, just some Papa Red. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And then later on, I believe, did I ever get, I always used to think about getting, you remember the canister set that had the apples, that looked like the apples? Yeah. Years too, Brenda. Mindy, it was really pretty, but it was really cheap because we were, Air Force, airmen, broke as a joke. But I always wanted to redecorate our base housing. So I went to the Dollar General and I bought contact paper that was ivy. And I papered, because we wasn't allowed to use real wallpaper on our walls, and we were not allowed to paint loud colors. We could paint muted colors, but not loud. I painted Andrew's room bright, bright, bright yellow with the silhouette of Batman going into, well, it was like a bright yellow sun. The whole wall wasn't bright. It was just a bright yellow sun and Batman's silhouette going into it. They didn't need to know. I painted it when I left. Mindy, yes! Those canisters, chickens and pigs. Oh my gosh, Lori, I loved Christmas around the world. Y'all, if y'all been here a while, you hadn't seen me break out my gallon of paint. I remember the first time I pulled this out, and everybody was like, you are literally the first crafter I've ever seen, like little, crafter little things, gallon of paint. And I said, well, I'm just telling you now, don't knock this paint till you try it. This is the best paint that I have found. It's the best all-around paint for little projects, big projects, you name it. This is, you have to get it. I got mine at Walmart. Walmart for the longest time was the only one that carried it. And I'm going to tell you, it was tough because it was during the vid. The old vid. Hey, Tina. Tina, how are you, girl? Oh, my gosh, Lori. I do, too. I'm sure somewhere put up. I'm sure I do, too. Y'all, this is called Kilz Complete Coat, okay? It is the interior-exterior paint and primer, ready to use, white, flat. There is another one that is not this one, and it's not as good, okay? I just need you to know, it's the green one. Y'all, this stuff right here is amazing, okay? Amazing, amazing. Hey, Tammy! Okay, let me find my little dooflicky right here. Y'all, I got some little stuff that I thought about putting on it, but I'm not real sure. We'll see. Oh, right here it was. I've got some cute little kitchen gadgets. I don't know. They might be too much. This sign may just speak for itself. So we may just leave it right here the way it is and not worry about it. We're going to see that. We're going to see, girl. Oh, Angela, gosh. Hey, Cynthia, how are you, girl? Cynthia, I sent it today. I was sitting in there and I was going through my stuff and I was like, the package is sitting there because I have to package it to do the shipping. And I was like, that's weird. I hadn't heard back from Cynthia. Why did I go in there and look? And there was a draft. There was a draft. I sent it today. I apologize. I'm off on Thursdays and I kind of catch up on things like that. But yeah, I was like, that's weird. You know what I mean? Like, you just kind of think, well, not that listen, if you needed time or you changed your mind, whatever. But I was like, that's weird. That's really weird. But yeah, it just said, it said there, Linda! Girl, hold up, please. Take a little drink of your drink. Katie, is it better? Is it better? Is it better? Oh my gosh. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. 70's amazing, and so are you. Happy birthday, girlfriend. Happy birthday. Girl, you are to be celebrated. Celebrated. No worries, Cynthia. Listen, my bad, girl, my bad. I just got in there and I was like, why does it say draft? Why is it draft? Because that's what happens. All right, y'all, let's get this painted. I'm painting it white. I'm going to paint the edges black. So it's just going to be a black and white sign. We're going to use 3 different colors of paste tonight. This is camel, black, and just candy apple red. You can also use cherry if you have that. So, yes. Happy birthday, Angela. Yes, got to remind me because, oh Lord, I forget my own day. It's ridiculous. Y'all, I'm using Lizzie and Aaron's little Hickabilly. I do love this. I have all of their brushes, and I'm just going to tell you, they really are amazing. I've used them on several projects, large and small, and I'm just telling you, they're awesome. They're awesome. Yes, this is a gallon of paint if you're just joining. It is a gallon of paint. Y'all, I'm going to kind of get up on the sides a little bit because the black... Y'all probably can't see, can you? I'm sorry about that. You know what that was? Do y'all remember the other night I couldn't find my buttons? That was my jar of buttons and it just broke. I just pushed it off. Don't worry about it, Shonda. Just keep painting, girl. Just don't stress about it. Don't paint. Hey, Kathy! Linda said I'm going to need pink. True. That would be a good color. That would be a good color for you. My cousin Linda owns a bakery, and it's called the Pink Box. And if you're in Louisville or close to Louisville, go. It's the Pink Box, but it is also Heitzman Bakery. Heitzman. They are a very old family business that has been around for ages. So if you are in the Louisville area, go check her out. Check them out, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, she brought some goodies to the beach for us. Oh my God. Hannah, girl, I mean, you know, you like my gallon of paint? Thank you, Hannah. Hey, Barbara. Did you see Linda? Linda said, free treats for this group. Just tell them you're from Shonda's page. Just say I'm from Dusty Beauty Designs page. Or Shonda. You can just say Shawanda. It's too. That's fine too. That's fine too. They'll know. There's only one Shawanda in this family. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mindy, they are the best. Hey, Beth. They are the best. Janetta, my cousin Linda. My cousin Linda is in Louisville, and they own a bakery there. And, yeah, go in and see them if you're in the area. Y'all, they're amazing. They also have their goodies in, there in Kroger. They also have their stuff in Kroger. And so, I was on TikTok one day, and I was watching another wreath maker. And he actually makes signs too. And he's in Louisville. And I was like, John, you know, I put a comment and I said, you're in Louisville, have you ever been to Heitzman's? You know, and he was like, I have never been there, but we get their stuff from Kroger all the time and love it. So, y'all, don't sleep on Heitzman's, okay? Don't do it. Or pumpkin. You can also tell them, oh my, did y'all see what I just... y'all, it's not my night tonight. Did y'all see what I did? See what I did? This is the night, dancing free until the morning light. It's all good, y'all. Little paint, never hurt nothing. It'll be fine, Okay, y'all, it's painted. I did paint up on the edges a little bit. I'm gonna get this off the top. Just kind of got it on the top a little bit. And then I'm going to go around with my black. But I'm going to dry this first. And here's the thing. I think I'm only going to do one coat because I really don't want to do, let's get this out of the way. Let's do that though. How about we do that first? Because Shonda will knock it right on off. And then that really will be a mess. A huge mess. Come on. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay, Lori, it's so wild that you just said that because last night I was sitting, it was late, and I was sitting on my couch and you came to mind. I just started praying for you, but I was like, I've got to remember. And then today, of course, I was so crazy today, busy, wild, and then it slipped my mind. But I'm so glad. Send me a message. Oh my gosh, Darlene. Oh my gosh. Yes, we're praying. Hey, Andrea. Darlene, that's going to be gorgeous. You're so talented, girl. So talented. I wish so bad that I knew how to quilt. And I just don't think now I want to learn. Isn't that crazy? I think that when I was young, because I know how to crochet and I know how to sew. You know, I know how to cross stitch. I even did some, what is that other stuff called? I even did some other stuff. Dabbled in macrame a little bit. You know, some little stuff like that. But never quilting. Never. Ever, ever, ever did anything with quilting. Not even like a little pot holder or anything like that. I don't know why. Just didn't. So weird. Especially with being able to sew and stuff. But I think because my grandma and my aunts and all them, they all made quilts. I was like, well, I'll just get one of theirs. And I did. I sure did. We went home to Kentucky a couple of years ago. And I was at my, I call her my sister-in-law, but her and my brother have been divorced for years. I mean, all their years. Her and her current husband, that is, to me, who she's always been married to. They've been married as long as me and Jim, 30 years. So, anyway, I still call her my sister-in-law. We talked about that when I was there, and she was like, what should we call each other? I'm like, I don't know. I just call you my sister or my sister-in-law. Anyway. So, I did answer telephone calls, girl. I sure did. I was good at that. I was a good phone operator. Tie quilt. Now, Mindy, I did make a couple of those blankets where you put the fleece together and then you tied them. And then I also made, this was years ago. Y'all, we took plastic bags, and made rugs. We did like this, it was a hand weaving thing. It was kind of like crochet, I guess, but I did do that too. Sarah, you'd like to learn how to quilt? I think at this point in my life, I'm just like, I'm good. But anyway, we went out there and we stayed at her house, and they had a quilt on our bed, and they have quilts everywhere. She has quilts everywhere. Her mom makes them. Her daughter makes them. I can't remember. I don't think Jana makes them, but my niece Kara definitely makes them, and her mom, Jana's mother, makes them. And I'm sure other people in their family do. Anyway, we were talking, and Jim was like, Shonda, why don't you have any quilts like that? Now, I do have a lot of Afghans. The crocheted Afghans. But I didn't have any quilts. Like that cool quilt material. Well, we go and see my aunt, who is 91 years old. She is my last living relative on my father's side. She's my last living aunt, actually, on both sides. I didn't have any on my mama's, but last living aunt. And we were talking about quilts. And she said, didn't even ask her for a quilt, because I'm not her. I'm not that kind of person. But she goes, Shonda, did you ever get any Mom Stone's quilts? Mom Stone was my grandmother. That was my dad's mother and my Aunt Jim's mother. And I said, no, but that's okay. And she goes, no, I want to give you one now. So she went in her closet and she got me one of my grandmother's quilts. And, okay. I'll have to look that up. Thank you, Vicki. Mindy, I'll have to look that up. Thank you, Kathy. Hey, Antoinette. Y'all, I'm going to sand this just a little bit, okay? Just to kind of, because that, when you paint, you're going to raise the grain, okay? Especially with this raw wood. You're going to raise the grain. And y'all, I am going to make sure that this does good because, I try to do good with all my stuff. This is going into my sale in September. Finally, let's hope it pulls it off. Finally, I've been trying to go to a craft fair for 2 years. Oh wait, tie quilting is using yarn to tie the fabric and bedding for. You do it in lines across the whole thing. It's very nice. They will help us. My mom made me one for years because I come. Oh my God. Okay, Mindy, I'm gonna look that up. Maybe I would like doing that. Maybe that would be good. Maybe that I'd be okay with that. Okay, Next, I'm going to use some black. Use a little black. Janetta, I'll do it, girl. I'm not even sure when we're going to make it home. We're talking about going home to Jim's home, Pennsylvania, in close to Labor Day, because they do a lot of stuff up there. But I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We're trying to get with his family to make sure they're going to be in town, you know, because we want to. That's the only reason we're going up, is to see his family. So yeah. Oh my goodness, Shirley. Hey, girl. So yeah, so then we came home though, or came back to my sister-in-law's house, and she tells me that, we were about to leave. That's what it was. We were about to leave. Y'all, she had done boxed up that quilt and sent it to me. Well, guess what? That quilt is on my bed. We love that quilt. That quilt, I can't remember who made the quilt. It was one of her, either aunt, mother, somebody like that, you know, made the quilt for her, and I absolutely love the quilt. It is on my bed, and it comes off once a month to get washed, and that's it. That's it. Sherry, he loved it. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Hey, girl. How are you, Joy? Wallacing, PA. So Kelly, Jim is from, y'all, I'm going to start painting. Now, this is going to be tedious, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not painting the inside while I'm live. Okay, a lot of people might. I'm not doing it, because not only will it bore you to tears, but it will stress me out, because I'm going to have to, it's tedious, okay? This is going to be tedious enough. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, because it's tedious, and I have to put on my readers, and I have to, you know, I have to do good. I have to do good. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, Jim loved it. Jim loved it. But yeah, it was sweet, Lori. She's so sweet. Jana is more like a sister to me than anything. She's always, Jana came into our family when I was 9. They had Kayla, my niece, and I, from a very young age, would not at that young babysit Kayla, you know, not of course by myself, but like, you know, Jana was downstairs doing laundry at our house, because she came to live with us before they got their home here in Georgia, because we're all from Kentucky. You know, if Jana was going downstairs to do laundry, I would sit upstairs and play with Kayla as an infant. And so I'm very my nieces and nephews are dear to me. They were like my own children. There's pictures of them, because then, once I did get older, I used to stay the summers with them, and my sister-in-law was the manager of their complex, it was actually a mobile home park, but she was the manager, and one of the benefits, or one of the things, is you had to live in there. So they lived there, and I stayed with them in the summer, because my brother was an over-the-road truck driver, and watched the babies. So it's more... They're my babies. Hey, Kathy. Wait, did I already say hey? If not, hey, girl. And if I did, well, hey again, girl. What you doing? Yay, Joy. Good. We are making a bakery sign. Just a little kitchen sign. Just a little cute sign. Started out with, you know, just the wood pile sign from Hob Lob. Y'all ain't been Hob Lob in a minute. I went when they had that clearance. I have so much stuff that I have literally been so, I've been very disciplined to not buy no more, because it's out of control down here. And I mean, I'm going to admit that. It's out of control. My husband and I were talking about it tonight, and Linda, in fact, he said, didn't Linda say that she'd come down and help you get organized? And I was like, I think she did. He was like, well, does she know how to do that? I'm like, I'm pretty sure she does. If she volunteered, I'm pretty sure. Linda, you know he got no sense. He got no daggum sense. Melissa! Hey, friend! How's my Texas friend doing, girl? Long time no see. Or long time no talk to. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope your girls are well. I'm sure it's already hot. Y'all, tomorrow is officially summertime. Y'all, I love summer. I love it. I get so upset when it's like, oh, well, it's time for the fall. You know, we lose our time in the fall. And I'm like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I want some summer. Send me some. Melissa. Okay, Linda. Okay. It's bad. It's so bad down here. I've got to do something because I tell you what it's doing. I'm just going to be real. Y'all know I'm transparent as all get out. I don't, whatever. It's making it hard for me to get visions because I'm very, 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 I'm actually a very organized person. My upstairs is, if you saw my upstairs and you go into my drawers, you go into my cabinets, you go into everywhere, except for my office, because what's happened in my office is it's kind of become a ribbon making area. Though it's all stacked neat, nice, it's still all in there, right? The crafting is the problem for me. I over-organize. I'm an over-organizer. Does that make sense? I'm an over-organizer, and it's hard for me to organize because I want everything to have its own place. So if I had, okay, for instance, you know the little, like these. Linda, it's because, you know, we have to live that way. Y'all know my husband's OCD, right? And so, and though I've always been, you know, really put together and really clean and all that myself, I think down here, I don't know what it is. I got overwhelmed is what happened. I got overwhelmed. Girls who, oh, thank you, Melissa. It's wild. It's wild tonight. I kind of look a little bit Joan Jettish. Katie, oh my God. But y'all know all the little wood cutouts. Y'all got this. I don't know if I'm going to use it. But, you know, from the Dollar Tree or, you know, they're just the little wood, cute little wood cutouts. Well, I was just going, this is just my brain. This is tell you how it is, okay? And y'all, yes, for anybody that comes on, y'all, I get messages sometimes that tell me not to talk so much and just to craft. And you know what I always say? Thank you for your feedback. Noted. But anyway, just I'm painting this tedious little thing, and you want me to just sit here and be quiet and paint? I mean, you know. So anyway, I went through. I have them in a tote right now, right? So I bought a bunch of totes, the big black totes. Gemma's gonna build me one of these stands that the large totes fits in, right? So 5 totes fits in each, and I'm talking about the huge totes, right? So I can have my, you know, my summer, my fall, my Halloween, my, you know, all the stuff, you know, to do that, right? Okay, that's simple. What I can't do is, I just went over there to that wood thing, right? The organizer in me started organizing. I'm not kidding you, I'm looking at them all on the floor. I couldn't find my apples, so I started immediately putting them in piles. Fall, Easter, spring, Christmas. I started putting them over there in the thing. So now my brain wants a tote for each one of those holidays. My brain does not want me to put those little wooden pieces in a big tote somewhere. I need a little tote for that. Beth. Hey, Christine. Melissa, girl, I just said, thank you for your feedback. Noted. Thank you, Christine. Oh, Beth, it's the struggle's real, y'all. I'm just saying the struggle is real. It's hard because I over-organize. My pantry upstairs, I have to have thin spaghetti. I have a thing for thin spaghetti, like, and then it says on it thin spaghetti. And then I have one for the thick spaghetti. And then I have one for linguine, which, you know, you are going to separate those. But I can't leave them in the box. Like, I need them put in. Yeah. So when I organize, y'all, I get wild is my point. I can't just simply organize. It's bizarre. I get too wild. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so here it goes. That jar that just broke with those buttons in it, there was a relief, because now you know what I got to do. I gotta pick up those buttons. So if I put my hands on the buttons, I might as well separate them. I got these little bitty jars. I might as well separate them by color. Right, Katie? Dee Dee, you're doing amazing with that. Mindy, you're exact. Oh, what's probably the girl? We need a 12-step. We need an organizing 12-step. And I'm not kidding you. I need some help. I don't know. I over-organize. My brain does not do right. It don't do right. I'm telling you, it does not do right, and it's driving me crazy. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, I can't wait to pick when I get off here tonight, I'm going to go over there, I'm going to pick those buttons up, and I'm going to separate them by color, and I'm going to put them in those little jars I got. And I'm going to be so excited, because then they're going to go around that daggum shelf that's so messed up and can't even hardly see nothing. Oh, God. Oh, Mindy, mine knows I am. Lori, all I caught was I spend weeks. Oh, my gosh, Beth. See? Okay, Beth. All right, girl. Right, girl, I see you. Okay, I see you. Oh, Linda, girl, can I have you come organize here? Because I can't do it. Cynthia, you would think I did. You would think I did. I mean, no, I don't. I mean, I do not. Not after knowing. Like, here's the thing. It doesn't rule my thoughts. It's just when I come to do it, I don't know how to start, because my brain wants to organize each color, each shape, each thing like that, because that's the only way I know how to organize. You know what? You see what I'm saying? But it does not take up my thoughts. Like, when I leave from down here, it does not bother me. Like, I go upstairs and I'm good to go. Jim comes down here to get because his lawn equipment's over here in this corner. Jim comes down here to get his lawn equipment, and I know that every time he cuts the grass, every time that he has to come down here and get anything at all, I'm about to get about a 10 to 15 minute lecture. And I just know it's coming. So I just, whatever, it's coming. Girl, gear up. The lecture's coming, because, you know, Jim can't take it. This place drives him nuts. Drives him crazy. Dee Dee, baby Brat's good. He worked all day. He's been working a lot lately. He worked all day. Baby Brat is Mason. That is my baby Brat Mason. He is our youngest. He worked all day today. Got him a cute little tan too, because he was on top of a roof down in Atlanta, putting a new unit in on top of this building. And so he got him a cute little tan. He's a cutie anyway, turd, but cute. He decided one of his buddies couldn't take his shift at a local, it's called Nama. It's a Japanese kind of steakhouse, sushi bar, and then it turns into a bar after hours, right? And so he is a bouncer there. And so that's where he's at. He went and took his shift tonight, and so he came home from work, ate a little bite, and then ran to work a shift at Nama, and then he'll go back to work in the morning. You know, when you're young like that, you can just go. Yeah, Melissa, mine too, girl. Mine too. Yep. So, Lori, here's what's funny. So, I did go to, you know, I have the beads because I make the pins and stuff like that, and the bracelets. The silicone beads is what we're talking about. I went to Harbor Freight and bought the little drawers for the bolts and stuff, and those are perfect. Like, it fits perfect. And then the ones that I have a bunch in, believe it or not, when I bought them, they actually came in these clear plastic, like, tote, like little, it's like a tiny tote, but they're only that big. And they're probably about 10 by 8, maybe. Awesome. Lori, he loves it. Yeah, Christine, that's OCD, girl. Yeah, that's what my husband would do. No, you will never catch me doing that. Never, ever, ever catch me doing that. You know, before I go to bed at night, this is all his benefit, because this kind of stuff would not bother me. My house has to be clean. Like, I do need a very, very, very clean house. Like, very clean. Very clean. But, like, I can handle, you know, because I have blankets in a big basket, and then I also have a small blanket kind of folding kind of pretty over the back of my, it's a thin blanket over the back of my couch that I kind of use when I'm just a little bit cold, not freezing to death like normally, that I have to use my big quilt. And so I always make sure before I go to bed at night that all that's folded and put up, because Jim can't handle it. But I will say this, Jim has gotten better because, Lori, so I use those because they're the big ones. They're the you know, the drawers are that wide. I use those on the ones that I only probably have like 50 of, because they'll hold 50, maybe even 100. But the ones that I have like 200 of, they have to go in those other little totes. But yeah, they hold like 50. Now the top one are the little ones, and they hold all the spacers. They do good with the spacers. So, okay, y'all, I did put the link. I know y'all were saying y'all couldn't get the link off. I did put the link in the description and in my, when you first come on, for a cart link. The cart link gives you everything Chocolate Tour that I'm using tonight. Only thing I think I didn't put in was this. I did put wax in tonight though, because normally I forget that. The wax is in there, the transfer, and the paste I'm using. And I also put in a couple of other things that if you do not need them, that cart link, all you do is simply remove this stuff. It's just an easy way to get to the site and to get there in case you wanted it. But yeah, Christine, that's kind of the stuff that Jim used to do. But I will tell you this. All right, y'all. Put the pad, I heat my wax up just a little bit. This is just surface wax. Heat it up, and then I am going to go over the whole surface with some wax, just a light wax, okay? And that is because our transfers are super sticky, and I do not want that pulling off this paint, okay? So if you put this barrier between here, then you hopefully won't pull it off. So I put it on, right, and then I turn over this little pad, love this pad, and I wax off. Wax on, wax off. And all you're doing is buffing it off. I do heat it back up though, right here. See, Mindy, mine, so I'm in the basement, and the problem is what's happened is it's almost 3,000 square feet. Wait, it's 2,000 square feet. I'm sorry, like 2,400 square feet down here. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 rooms. 7 rooms. And it was too big for me. I started spreading out. Even though the stuff was organized, right, at first. Then I started spreading out. Well, when I started spreading out, the problem is that then that organization crazy comes in that I don't know where to start. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem I have right now. I don't know where to start. Okay, so I heat that back up, y'all. Okay, and I'm just gonna I have these. I love these. I bought them from Temu, and or Mama actually bought them for me. But they're just microfiber cloths, and I just use them to dust things off that I've sanded, or something like this, just to pull that wax off. Easy peasy. Okay, let's get our fuzzing cloth out, because we are going to fuzz. I did put a fuzzing cloth in the cart link as well. Now, when you have a transfer that is this large, you know, we have this size and then double this size, okay? When you have one this large, I think it best, okay, to turn it on its upside down, just like this, right? So your backer is up. These doggone nails are on my nerves already. The backer sheet is up here, right on top. So, easily pull it off, okay? Just like this. Always keep your backer sheet, okay? Your backer sheet and the envelope that it comes in, you always want to keep those. Always keep them. So, I do it like this, where it's sticky right here, so that I can fuzz, okay? And y'all, this is one of my fuzzing cloths that really need to be washed. But yeah, so that's all it is. And here's another problem. I think too that I'm a little apprehensive because Jim wants this basement finished, right? We're going to be finishing it probably within the year. Well, when he finishes it, in his mind, he's only giving me a little, it's like a 12 by 12 room, maybe, I think it's 12 by 12, maybe 10 by 10. It's not very big. It doesn't even have a closet in it. It's a very small room that was created over here. We didn't put up the walls in this, and we're moving a lot of them, but that one we're not, because the design down here was to have an apartment down here for like my mom or his dad or whatever, somebody that, you know, in the family that needed it, because it will have a large bedroom with a huge walk-in closet, our storage room back here, which has a lot of my most of my crafts in it. Well, who am I kidding? Out, my crafts are everywhere. And then it has like a little hallway here. This room right here is actually the living room coming off the door, but we're opening this up, so all of this will be one space. We have a safe room, you know, like a storm room that's all concrete, so we're going to push that wall, so that'll be there. We'll have a little, this will all be open, kitchen, and then the bathroom will have the laundry room in it. Well, the problem with all that is I have more crafts than that, so I think I'm just like maybe rebelling. Right, Kathy? That is true. He does want to. He likes space. He does want to have room for, like, you know, if my friends come down, he wants them to have space somewhere. Jim's very, very accommodating like that. And the reason we bought a bigger house than we had before, because I wanted to go smaller, we had an 1,800 square foot house that we raised our children in, y'all. That was just fine. He wanted a bigger house because he said if something ever happened, he wanted his boys to be able to bring their families home and live. Oh, we could put some tents out somewhere. I mean, what you talking about? All right, y'all, let's get this straight on here. Y'all, this is going to be really pretty. Hold on. Make sure we're good. Yeah, I'm excited because I do want it finished down here, but then that other part of me is like, you're gonna kick me out, aren't you? You're kicking me out, aren't you? I know you're kicking me out. So I think that's what I'm nervous about. I'm nervous. It is. Hey, Phyllis, that is Jim. Jim is always, listen, y'all, Jim takes care of his family. He does, and I'm not knocking that. I think it's a beautiful thing. That's why I told him that I would come to this I would buy the house, except if we did, he had to find a housekeeper because my back can't do it. It just will not. So that's what we did. I mean, we do. She comes every 2 weeks and cleans because, you know, and then, you know, everybody chips in for that. You know, we have Mason Tyler, my other son, still lives here as well while he's trying to find some property. It's too hard right now. We're like, save your money and just stay. I mean, we have 3 floors, so they're on the very top floor. Darlene, girl, you know it. He's crazy. I just ignore him. I ignore him most of the time. But I appreciate him being that way. Jim is an only child, so for him to say that is a huge step, because when my kids were growing up, he wouldn't even let other kids come into our house because they were dirty. I'll just be honest. So he has come a long, long way. He's come a long way, y'all. Okay, here's what I want to do. Y'all, let me open my new black. I'm going to tell y'all what I've been doing. Listen, this is just a little tip, okay? Little tip. It worked for me, but just a tip. If your paste, you see how it gets all gunked up on the sides, okay? It's where we're putting it back in there, and I'm negligent in taking my thing and kind of pushing it down in there. I leave it on the sides, and it kind of dries up a little bit, right? Let me tell you, this happened with my red. My red had none in the bottom. It was all caked up, gunked up on the side. I took a spatula, literally scraped off all that gunk, got it down in the middle. I poured some distilled water in it, okay, just, you know, just probably, it was probably like a tablespoonful, right? Put the lid on it and let it set overnight. And then I just now did it, and it's perfect. It's perfect. So, I do too, Lori. This transfer is great. And again, don't mind the inside of this because I can't paint that live. I cannot. I sure cannot. No, I cannot. Okay, this is camel, y'all. Love this color. It's definitely a, you know, that pie crust color. So we're going to use that. And here's what I'm going to do. The little swirly gigs are going to be black. The bakery is going to be black. The fresh baked are going to be the brown, okay, the tan. Of course, this is going to be, the pie plate is going to be red, and these words down here are going to be red. So just a little pop of red here and there, right? Hey, Gina, I'm good. How are you, friend? They're behaving. Yeah, Laura, it's kind of caramely. It definitely looks caramely. But it's that perfect color for crust. Perfect color. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let me get my new black out. I am going to do what I've been doing, y'all. Start from the top and start pulling because I do have the fan on, okay? So I definitely am going to do that and make sure that I pull as I do the transfer. Y'all, did y'all see my latest wreath? She's a biggin. She is a biggin. I gotta get her listed. But she is a big one. So I did one last year, exactly the same. I bought another thing, but I put the greenery in this one instead of just having it plain. Because the other one is mine. I actually use it on my door. But this one I'll be putting in my Etsy shop. But I like the greenery in it. Turned out really pretty. I'm loving the eagle. You know, the eagle. And we made that one. We made the one I did before on live. It was pretty. Okay, here we go, y'all. Y'all, this is a new black. I love it. I'm using new ones. Okay, so we're going to do, like I said, the little swirly gigs. That's a word, right? I think that's a word. Maybe it's whirly gigs, but I'm going to call it swirly gig. It'll be fine. Okay, use that. Let's get our excess off. Okay, and I'm just going to put my little thing over here. Get that there. Okay, and then we're going to pull. Okay, pull it, and then just lay it back down. Don't push it down where you've already done. Okay. It is not, Gina. I would never use a real flag girl. Never, never, never. This is a scarf. It's a very thin scarf that goes around your neck. No, I would never, ever, 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 never use a real flag. But no, it's just a scarf. Yeah, just a scarf. Hello, John. How are you, friend? How are you? How are you? Okay. So next, we are going to do the pie crust, the top. Okay, I'm going to do the top. Okay, y'all, this is, I haven't used this in a while. Let's put a little bit of water. Just, again, y'all, distilled water in your jars. Do not use, don't go up there and throw that tap water on it, especially ours in this little area around here. Y'all, it smells like bleach. I swear it's bleaching out my towels, too, and wash rags, just by using them. It's crazy. Anyway, don't use it. Use distilled or purified water in your jars. Doesn't matter, of course, if you're doing a paste packet, you're not going to be able to put them back in there. But anything that you're going to keep in the jar, anything like that, make sure to use distilled. Oh, is it pretty weather up there right now? Gina, I got it off of Amazon. I did look the other day, and it looked like they were out. But I'll look again, and if I'll post the link. If it's still on there, I'll post a link. Okay, so we're going to do, like I said, just the pie crust in this dune. Okay. This is probably the only tedious part about this would be this part. And it's just keeping the pie plate and the crust separate. You know what I mean? Like making sure you have that definitive area. So, yeah, that's really the only thing. But everything else is easy peasy. I kind of think that top part's supposed to be crust. I'm gonna make it crust. I sure am. I feel like it's like the top part of the crust. You know what I mean? Not the pie plate. Listen, this is my project. I'm gonna do it. Y'all do y'all's, I'm gonna do mine. It'll be fine. Darlene, this is the Husky. This one goes up and down. This one's from, I believe, Home Depot. I love it. It's got the 2 drawers in it. It was something that Jim bought me when I first started crafting. Now the one behind me, you don't realize it's behind me, but the one behind me that has the stuff sitting on it was actually the one I started crafting with. It's just the table. It's also a Husky, but it's just the table because I didn't want to spend a ton of money. And then Honey came down. He was like, Shauna, this is not going to work, dear. Not going to work. So he went and bought the other one. Sweet of him. I know. He can be nice. He can. And yeah, I think it looks like crust. I think it definitely looks like crust. Okay, so now we're going to do this in red. Oh yeah, I think it's crust too. Hey Frida, how are you? John, did you see the, I sent you, it was on TikTok, my niece's, at the Meadows over in Portsmouth. I think it's a Portsmouth address. It may not be. It may be Wheelersburg. I'm not sure. But anyway, I sent it to you just because I know your niece is not going to use that, but you never know. You know? You never know. Y'all up there might know somebody else. And it's turned out gorgeous. She's had some great weddings. Y'all, my niece has a wedding venue in... It's actually in Ohio, but it's across the river. We grew up on the Ohio River, so it's across the river. It's absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. Yeah, it is Wheelersburg. Okay, I can't remember. I was like, wait a minute. I think it might be Wheelersburg. All right, y'all. So, again, we're pulling down, okay? So, we're going to do my little swirly gigs in the black. Okay. And then these words up here, I am going to do in the camel because I want to bring a little bit more of that brown out. Just a little bit more. Okay. Get my excess off. Oh, that's okay, John. I just wanted you to see it because, you know, it's, I have, Gina, it was sweet. Jim can be sweet. Gina, it's been a good week. It has. I'm going to tell you, today I have had more energy, and y'all literally, I mean, I had just opened this when I come on, so I hadn't even really drank the energy drink, and again, that energy drink is less than a cup of coffee. That one's like a really light one, but anyway, I felt good today. I did feel good, which was great. Okay, pull that one. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. Like I said, I just want to bring out a little bit more of that brown, just because. Just a little more brown. John, I think my niece, my cousin, my niece, oh my God. My sister-in-law it's hot up there too, isn't it? It's been hot. I think y'all been getting my heat too. Okay. Pull again. Like I said, you better safe than sorry. Just pull it. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Okay? Now, because this is so big, I'm just going to take a spatula and kind of dab this black everywhere since there's so much of it. This will make it easier to squeegee on, and it'll also keep it, hopefully, from drying out. Again, I do have the fan on me. I do. I think so, too. I thought, yeah, John, I thought that's what she said. I thought she said it was hotter and blazes up there. It was so crazy. The other day, I was looking at, I'm a part of a page. So we're from Greenup, Kentucky. And I'm part of a page like, it's like a Greenup, you know what I mean? It's like their town page or whatever. And so they post a lot of old stuff on there, the one that I'm a part of. And so they posted an old house, y'all, that I remember going to. It's right on the river. There's a beautiful area in Greenup where I'm from, and it was where all the more affluent people lived. You know, the doctors, the lawyers, you know, the towns, the more affluent people, and so the wealthier. And so we used to go to a lady's house. Her name was Marion Oney. She was very affluent. Her husband was some sort of businessman. I didn't know. I was young, but I just loved her because she was so kind to me, and she never had children, and she just was so kind. She was just the sweetest lady. Anyway, we used to go to her house. Well, I remember there was the house that they're showing. We used to go to, and they would play. The women would get together and play cards. Well, my grandmother and my great aunt taught me how to play poker when I was 6 years old. And I mean, like, I played poker like a grown folk with money and everything. And they took my money. They didn't care. So my grandmother would let me earn the money by like doing stuff around the house or whatever, or helping her do whatever. And then she would let me play poker with it. Oh, good, Joy. He loved it, Frida. He took it to work. He did. Wayne County, West Virginia. Frida, my mom, is from West Virginia. Or she lived in West Virginia. Yes, Linda, Riverside Drive. Did you see that house? Did you see the house that I was talking? Did you happen to see it on there? Because Marion Oney, I used to go, when I would go with Aunt Ed and we'd go to see Marion, they would go over to the house and play poker, and I'd go with them. And they let me play poker. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to do all of these in the red. Now, there's dots in between. I'm going to put those black with the little swirly gigs. Yeah, Linda, us common folk, we wasn't on Riverside Drive, girl. No. But, yeah. And I don't know, I was trying to find Marion. Linda, maybe you know. I think she was a Conley. But I can't quite find her. Because, like I said, she didn't have children or anything. Did you see it, Linda? And it was like old, it was like the original. So cool. Okay, I'm pulling this one too. Okay, and then I'm just barely laying down, and then these little dots in between and my swirly gigs are all that's left. Okay, so I'm do the little dots, and then my little swirly gigs. Now I think this is a cute sign. Listen, if you don't like the red, you could do this all in black and just do the brown for the pie. You could do whatever you wanted. Make this what you want and make it to your liking for your home. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, we darn sure wasn't affluent. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this back on my backer sheet, okay? Remember, your backer sheet, now they come yellow on one side, white on that one. The white shiny side is the one your transfer goes back on after you wash it. Don't put it on the back, okay? A lot of people have ruined their transfers by putting them on the backs, especially the old ones, because it pulls off. Okay? All right, let me get this cleaned up. Y'all, that paintbrush is down there. There's paint everywhere. I've done paint everywhere. I've made a mess. Is it, Lori? I love this one. I love it. Yeah, I tried to find her, Linda, on like Ancestry to try to figure out who her family was. I loved Marion. Marion was a sweetheart. She gave me some dishes one time. We used to, so then she got put in a nursing home, and we would go see her in the nursing home, and Mamie would take us, and I'm pretty sure that, because she had no family, so when she passed, I'm pretty sure my grandmother got some of her stuff. My grandmother had sticky fingers. She did. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, let me dry this up. I'm loving this. Okay, again, don't pay any never mind to my insides of the edge, because I'm going to have to do that offline, okay? It's tedious. Yeah, Linda, I think she was a Conley. From what I can figure out, Marion was a Conley. She never had children, though. Kind of like Aunt Ed, never had children. And so, they just, They took me in as their child. You know, they always just spoiled the mess out of me, and I loved them so much. They were great. Lord, because my grandmother had sticky fingers. She sure did. Listen, when my grandmother passed away, she had been dating a gentleman down here, sweetest man. He was quite a bit older than her, and when my grandmother passed, we went through, you know, my mom was it, you know, her brothers had already passed. So my mom was going through her stuff to make sure, you know, how to get things to where they needed to be. And even my cousin Linda, she done came down and she was like, that's my necklace. Like, she done took my necklace. Linda done thought she had lost her necklace, or it was my grandmother. I can't remember how it was. But, really, Kathy, you should not have those best good friends in your life. Good night, Gina. Thank you so much. Y'all, here it is. How stinking cute is this? All right, let me show y'all up close. So you can see the red, okay, that little red pop, okay? I love it. Now, here's what I will tell you I had thought about doing, okay? I have these little, y'all tell me what you think, okay? I had these two. These are from the Dollar Tree, y'all. I thought about gluing these on. Do y'all think this is too tacky? Hold on, let me try to hold it up here without messing anything. Is that tacky? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Are these too tacky? Linda, what do you think? Are they too tacky? I had thought about, or should I just leave it plain? No, it's cute. Phyllis, it's cute. I like it. Hello. Hey, girl. Hey, Kim and Kelly. Joy thinks it's cute. I think it's cute. Yes, glue them on, Sue says. I think that is adorable. I think you should add them. I like the sign. Linda, I knew you would. I knew you would. I think I like the add-ons, though. Everybody's wanting the add-ons. I think I'm going to add them. Linda, listen, I knew that you would... I ask your opinion because I do love your opinion, and I always listen to your opinion, but I do think this would just be cute on here. I don't know. We're putting them on, okay? I'm just going to hot glue them on. Hot glue them on. And I probably should put some E6000 on it, but I'm not going to. Not going to. Oh, Frida loved it. Well, girl, it's on now. I can tell you, if I decide to take them off, I can. That's why I just put the hot glue on it, and then I could just touch up the paint if I needed to. No big deal. But I don't know. I kind of thought it would be cute, y'all. I kind of thought it'd be cute. Y'all always after me about a daggum bow, so I thought, well, okay, it's not a bow, but you know, it's kitchen accoutrement. It's bakery stuff. Good night, Cynthia. Lori, this one has hangers on it. I'll show you. I thought about the extra pop of red too. I thought too. Look, y'all. I think that's cute. I think, and now it's 3D as well. 3D as well. It has hangers. This is a sign from Hobby Lobby, and there's hangers on this. This is a bougie sign. I love this sign. These make great signs. So I've made this one, and I also have, where's my other one? This one that I made out of this sign that I love as well. This is the Honeybee Farm, which I love, love, love too. So these are really great signs, y'all, to pick up when they are on sale because they're $15.99 wood pile, but then they go on for 40% off. So they're a really great sign. Yeah, Kathy, $15.99. But again, you know, when that wood pile goes on sale, grab them then. Then they're 40% off at least. Sometimes they're 50, but most of the time 40. But I try to keep one for these bigger transfers because these are great, great signs for them. That other one that I showed y'all, remember the Mercantile? This one, I was going to put in, okay, it would look cute as well, but I ended up getting the new bakery one, and I really wanted to use it. So, yeah, I know Lori's saying, but thank y'all all so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And again, don't worry about the inside, y'all. I'm gonna paint the lip. I'm gonna paint the lip, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But y'all, thank y'all all so much again for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope y'all have an amazing Friday. The weekend's coming. The weekend's coming. And if you gotta work on the weekend, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. But it's coming for me. I don't have to work. So I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all later. Don't forget to spread the love. Spread the love. Dust this out, y'all. Dust the page out, and to make sure to like and follow. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all later. Oh, I gotta watch the glass, y'all. And now for the buttons.